Kanchi Kamakshi Temple is also known as Kamakoti Nayaki Koil, and it is dedicated to Goddess Kamakshi. And it is believed that without her grace, we can't even step into Kanchipuram. It is believed that Goddess Sati's nabhi or midriff fell here in the exact spot. And this temple is situated in the heart of Kanchipuram, and it also has a unique Sri Chakra which was installed by Adi Shankaracharya. It is said that families who cannot have children come here to pray, and within a year they'll get blessings. Also, according to the temple's history, the puja vidhi or the temple ritual methods were composed by Durvasa Maharshi in Treta Yuga. Behind me you are seeing is the main Gopuram of this temple, also known as Raja Gopuram.
On the Raja Gopuram, we can see the carvings of Hayagriva giving the Lalita Sahasranamam to sage Agastya. Lalita Sahasranamam is said to have originated from a conversation between Hayagriva, an incarnation of God Vishnu, and the sage Agastya.
Here we can see the Balipitha and Dwajastambam, a huge golden Dwajastambam, and the Vahana of Devi. Apart from the Dwajastambam, there is another stambam here which is called Vijayastambam, which is inside the temple. Unfortunately, we cannot take a phone or camera inside this temple, but when you are visiting, try to see that as well. This building is called Madappalli. This is the temple's kitchen. Near to the Madappalli, we can see a temple dedicated to God Shiva, which is known as Kashi Vishwanatha Temple. The main puja vidhi here is Sri Vidya worship known as Saubhagya Chindamani. There is also a Vamachara tradition here, but it is only performed in the forest. Behind the Kashi Vishwanatha Temple, we can see a beautiful garden known as Nandavanam. And here we can see an amazing Gopuram which is known as South Gopuram. And in front of the Gopuram we can see a 4-pillared Mandapa, and next to that is the amazing Tirtham. It's called Pancha Tirtham. There is an amazing thing about this Mandapa. On the Janma Nakshatra day of Devi, the Vigraha keep it at the center and decorate with lots of flowers. That would be an amazing view, right? Parrot is often depicted sitting on the shoulder of goddess. Amazingly, we can see lots of parrots around this temple. The history of this temple goes like this. In ancient time, there was an asura called Bandakasura, always keep disturbing devas. So they prayed to goddess. So she appeared as a 9-year-old girl to kill Bandakasura. On the way to kill Bandakasura, she changed her form to 18 arms Ashtabhuja Durga and killed the Bandakasura and dragged his body to this place, Kanchipuram. And then she changed her form back to the 9-year-old girl. So devas had shocked that a 9-year-old girl killed the Asura. All of them asked, "Who are you?" As an answer to that, she told them to dig a pit, bury Andakasura's body and place a pillar over it. It's called the Vijayastambam or victorious pillar. This pillar still you can see inside this temple. While digging the pit for Dandakasura, another Rakshasa emerged called Mallaka and started attacking the devas. Suddenly God Vishnu appeared and killed the Mallaka with his Sudarshana Chakra. The form God Vishnu took to tie them is still seen in this temple. Behind me is the temple. It is called Sri Bhuda Nigraha Perumal. When Mallaka's blood touched the earth, more Mallakas arose. much like the Rakta Bija. God Vishnu called God Shiva. God Shiva suddenly appeared and threw his two Jada hair to the ground. From that, two Bhudaganas appeared and started drinking the blood of Bandakasura before it touches the ground. However, after drinking lots of Malaka's blood, they became intoxicated and started attacking to God Vishnu. God Vishnu tied them and did not kill them because they came for a good cause. When they became normal, they asked forgiveness to God Vishnu. So God Vishnu told God Shiva to forgive them. God Shiva created a Tirtham with the Ganga water from his 5 heads called the Panchatirtham, which you can see behind me. Then God Shiva told them to take a dip in this sacred Tirtham to remove their sins. You can also see the two Panchaputaganas carvings on the other side of the Tirtham. Then Devas asked Goddess to show her real form or Nija Swarupa. Then she said, build a Gayatri Mandapam for me to sit in and worship me till morning. Then you can see who I am. The next morning, she appeared behind them in the form of Goddess Kamakshi. Yearly, on the occasion of Aipasi Puram, the priests perform Abhishekam to the goddess Vigraha with over 4,000 liters of milk. Miraculously, this 4,000 liters of milk disappears from there. Also, it is said that in Dwapara Yuga, God Balarama visited this sacred temple. And some says if you sit on a specific area of the Gayatri Peetham and chant the mantras of Devi, you can hear the sounds of anklets of her. In most temples, you can see the deity's feet, but here you can only see when doing Abhishekam because the goddess is sitting on a yoga posture. Behind me, you can see is the North Gopuram, and in front of the North Gopuram, we can see a huge neem tree as well. And opposite to the Panchatirtha, we can see another amazing temple which is dedicated to Ashtabhuja Durga Devi. And this is the West Gopuram, but it is comparatively small. Between the West and North Gopurams, we can see a beautiful Goshala as well. And near the Goshala, we can see a Mandapam which is called Kanu Mandapam, and opposite to that there is another Mandapam which is little bit bigger than this Kanu Mandapam, which is called Vasanta Mandapam. And amazingly, here we can see a Hanumanji Murti, and next to it we can see a God Ganesha Murti as well. It is near to the Tirtham, Panchatirtham. Left side of the Rajagopuram we can see Bhairava Murti, and on the right side we can see Goddess Durga as well. Out of 1,008 God Shiva temples in Kanchipuram, you can't see a single Vigraha of Goddess because this temple is central to all the temple. So now we are going to see some other important temples nearby. So let's go. Behind me is the Adi Kamakshi Temple, and it is believed that this temple was here before the actual Kamakshi Temple built.